Hi, I'm Ellen. In this video, I'm going to look at the three-part essay. The three-part essay is a writing format that consists of introduction, body, and conclusion. If you've been asked to write an essay and you haven't had any further instructions about structure, then the three-part essay is where you should begin. It is, in fact, the basis of all types of formal writing. You might wonder why you need to follow a strict format in your essay writing. Perhaps you wish instead that you could be more creative. Well, since academic writing aims at presenting and discussing facts and research-based results to an audience already interested in the topic, clarity and trustworthiness are more important ingredients than the kind of attention-grabbing features that you will find in a piece of fiction or perhaps a newspaper article or advertisement. Academic writing, as well as reports in the corporate world, differ from fiction in a number of ways. You're not writing a novel with narrative twists and turns that enhance the element of surprise. Academic audiences don't like surprises. Any piece of academic writing in the formal register will have an anticipated structure, and readers will know from the outset what to expect. In other words, the transparency of text structure enables writers to efficiently communicate their discussions and their results to their readers. Let's now have a closer look at the three elements of the essay: the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. The introduction is the first part of the essay. Its function is to present the topic of the text to the reader, and more specifically to raise a question and present the claim that will be made in the essay. This is often referred to as the research question, and the claim, the thesis statement. There are two distinct types of information that you need in an introduction. Firstly, you need to provide some kind of background and contextual information to frame the discussion. And secondly, the argument that you're making in the essay has to be introduced. This means that the introduction is the place where you, as a writer, will have to pinpoint what your argument will be, and equally important, state how you will present it. Some kind of mapping statement is helpful to the reader. This is a blueprint of the essay outline that will give the reader a preview of what you will present. After the introduction comes the main part of the essay, the body. Depending on the length of the essay, the body will consist of a number of paragraphs, or in the case of a longer essay, of a number of sections divided into paragraphs. Regardless of whether the essay is short or long, the body of the essay is where the discussion takes place and where the results are presented. The structure of the body of the essay depends on the kind of argument you present and, of course, on the type of analysis carried out in the essay. The body of the essay will also differ in appearance depending on your discipline. A common format for scholarly texts is the so-called IMRAD structure. IMRAD stands for Introduction, Method, Results, and Discussion. Here the body of the essay consists of methods, results, and discussion parts. The last part of any essay is the conclusion. This is where you sum up your argument. No new facts, results, or ideas should be introduced at this stage, although you could point out topics or angles for further possible studies. Conclusions are usually rather brief, perhaps 1 or 2 paragraphs in a short essay. Perhaps you've also heard of the 5-paragraph essay. The classic so-called 5-paragraph essay consists of 1 introductory paragraph, 3 body paragraphs, and a concluding paragraph. So, as you can see, this type of essay format is just one form of the 3-part essay structure. Longer essays, such as bachelor degree essays and master's theses, use the extended version of this same format. However, in these cases, you'll find that you'll need to divide your discussion up into sections. Structure-wise, a longer text is thus similar to a shorter one. Each section will be structured according to the 3-part format, including an introductory passage, a body where the argument and analysis will be found, and a concluding passage, which will also provide a transition to the next section.